Welcome to this live session focusing on the inner and the outer game of leadership. Inner frame of how they can help you skyrocket your performance, that of your team or that of the organization, both by lifting everyone's performance to the baseline and taking to the next level all of your overachievers. My name is Lise Claesson and I'm joining from Sweden today. Kindly write in the comment fields below where you're joining from. For the last 25 years, I've been working with leaders like yourself, helping them become even better. I work with a team of amazing individuals at Brighter Leaders. You may learn more about us at brighterleaders.com. Whether you're here as an HR professional, a CEO, or a C-level executive, I'm sure you too wish to achieve peak performance and work in an environment where performance just works. I have a gift for you, so stay with me until the end. I won't be longer than 10 minutes approximately. Let's start with the distinction between the inner and the outer game. The inner game involves the mental and emotional aspects of leadership, such as self-awareness, mindset, resilience, emotional intelligence, just to mention a few. The outer game involves the external actions, skills, behaviors, strategies used to lead oneself and others effectively. Could you please write in the chat what percentage of the inner and the outer games you believe account for the success of any endeavor? Is it 30-70, 40-60, 50-50? What we know through neuroscience latest findings is that the inner game accounts for 80% of the success. This is why forgetting working with this inner game is dangerous. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." In order to improve your performance, that of your teams and your organization, you need to focus more on the inner game. Here's a short reflection exercise for you. If you're multitasking right now, drop what you're doing, if it's safe, and give yourself 30 seconds. You can give yourself 30 seconds, right? Okay, here comes the first question. What is the simple daily habit or routine that you believe contributes most to your effectiveness as a leader? One simple daily habit that contributes significantly to my effectiveness as a leader is starting each day with a focused morning routine. This includes a few minutes of mindfulness meditation to clear my mind, followed by reviewing my top priorities for the days. This practice helps me to approach each day with clarity and intention, ensuring that I stay focused on what truly matters and can lead my team with a calm and centered mindset. Question number 2 for you. Think about a moment when you felt you were at your peak performance as a leader. What inner mindset or belief contributed to that success? And how do you nurture it daily? I felt I was at my peak performance as a leader during a challenging project where we had to deliver under tight deadlines. The inner mindset that contributed to this success was a strong belief in the power of resilience and adaptability. I embraced the idea that setbacks are opportunities for growth and learning. To nurture this mindset daily, I practice gratitude and reflection each evening, focusing on what I learned from the day's challenges and how I can apply these lessons moving forward. This helps me maintain a positive outlook and continuously improve my leadership skills. One last question for you. What practices do you use that harness the power of your brain for better decision making and emotional regulation under stress? My favorite practice is AYA, that stands for Awareness, Intention, Action. I practice it not only under situations of stress. I do this practice every day. It helps me to be aware and moves me from an automatic reactive state of mind into a proactive state that I have more control over. Through practicing this has now become my new default pattern that serves me well. If you'd like to know more about this practice or any other practices and tools, send me a DM or write down in the comment field below. In neuroscience terms, we could say that awareness is the number one muscle. How often do you use this muscle? How often do you prompt others to use this muscle? If you have any particular practices that you use, kindly share with all of us in the comment field. The truth is, we cannot change what we don't know of. This mental ability of awareness is about observing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, but without judging or blaming. By observing ourselves, we can interrupt negative disempowering patterns, stop them, and replace them with conscious ones. What researchers have found is that activating the neuromuscle of awareness changes some areas of the brain, like, for instance, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for executive decision making. Let me share two of the many real case examples of applying the inner game in my coaching practice. Let's call this client of mine Sarah. Sarah was struggling with high stress levels and a lack of focus, which led to her team feeling overwhelmed and disorganized. She often found herself reacting impulsively to problems, which created a tense work environment. Sarah began practicing AYA, remember, awareness, intention, action, directly after she had been part of a challenging situation. This helped her calm her mind and improve her emotional regulation. She also kept a journal to reflect on her reactions and identify patterns in her behavior. Through increased awareness, Sarah became more conscious of her stress triggers and learned to pause before reacting. This allowed her to approach challenges with a clear mind and calm demeanor. Her improved composure helped her make more strategic decisions, which positively impacted her team's performance. The work environment became more positive and collaborative, leading to higher team morale and productivity. Another real life case is that of, let's call him David. David faced a significant downturn in his team's sales performance. He realized that his own negative outlook was affecting his team's motivation and confidence. David often focused on what was going wrong, which created a culture of fear and low morale. The interesting thing is that when we started working together, he wasn't aware of this and his own emotions and automatic disempowering patterns. Part of our coaching focused on helping him shift this mindset by practicing positive thinking and gratitude. He started each day by writing down 3 things he was grateful for and set positive intentions for the day. He also began to acknowledge and celebrate small wins with his team, fostering a culture of recognition and encouragement. David's positive mindset began to transform his leadership style. He became more optimistic and encouraging, which in turn boosted his team's confidence and motivation. By focusing on their strengths and successes, his team felt more valued and driven to achieve their goals. As a result, sales performance improved significantly, and the team developed a more resilient and proactive approach to challenges. If you wish to accelerate your rate of achievement, you will need to employ new behaviors. To employ new behaviors, you will need to be aware of which automatic behaviors you have and wish to replace. More of the same usually give us more of the same. If you must doubt something, doubt your limits. This talk is not only meant to be informative and inspirational, but also action-oriented. What is one small step you commit to take in order to step up your inner game and that of your team, to make this commitment even stronger for your own subconscious brain? Write down in the comment field below. And as I promised, I'll now share the gift I have saved for you. You may download for free. Just send me a note. One of our books, Avoid These Mistakes When Contracting Coaching Companies, where we outline different mistakes that you can possibly make and real life cases. Or maybe you wish to download this other book, 7 Actionable Strategies to Manage Underperformance, where we go one by one through them with concrete strategies, also real life cases, some do's and don'ts, and a manager's checklist. You can take this one as well. Or maybe you wish to download the first 2 chapters of my book, From Suffering to Surfing, How Successful Leaders Make the Leap. And for those who follow my work, you know that I'm a surfer myself, so that's why I chose this picture and this title. And I can share with you the first 2 chapters for free, which are about challenging your limits, not limiting your challenges, and following your intuition. This book is like do-it-yourself coaching with exercises in every chapter, very short chapters, so that you don't need to spend a lot of time on that. And you can choose, you don't need to go one by one. You choose from the table of contents, what are your challenges right now? What do you need help with? And if you would have access to a coach, which I tried to do in this book, what would my coach say? So by reading this book, you're going to get that. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. I wish you a beautiful summer and looking forward to see you again in the first week of August.